Okay, so it's Pardo from Pardo Effects. Subscribe to the channel or join the Discord for some trading ideas. Never a signal, just some ideas and education. So, US dollar next week. Quick overview of how it looks from our perspective. Completely mechanical, nothing fundamental here. We just use indications to signal what price is going to do. Euro USD, a bit of a messy over the last couple of months, but has been on a downtrend. EMA 17 on the 4 hours now pushed above the daily and the 200 EMA for the first time since September last year. So we're looking really for a retest of structure about 104.5 in order to then go long up to 106 area. So uh, that's that one. Kiwi dollar is a very similar setup, and you'll find the same on most US dollar pairs is that we are looking bearish on the US dollar. The Kiwi has didn't quite reach where we expected it to on the downtrend, about 0.55. So potentially it will go back down to there at some point. But a sort of Frankenstein head and shoulders reversal and a test of the 200 EMA we're looking for on the uptrend to go long. Just beware of this 0.574 area because that is just an area of extreme demand in the past. Therefore, it can be extreme supply. So make sure you break even by that point if you manage to get a test down at the 200 and EMA 17 4 hour cross. GU, okay, again, extremely bullish last week. However, um, potentially it is just a longer time frame test of the structure at 1.25, a very emotional level. So we've got to be careful about getting in to a long too early here. I'd rather wait for price to come down with a bit of peak symmetry at about 1.2235 or to push out of structure and then retest at 1.25 to then continue long. I wouldn't jump into a short either. It's just not there's just not enough uh, to go by in order to do that. You'd essentially be guessing that it's going to go short just based on the fact that it's hit 1.25, which I don't think is really the right ethos to be trading in personally. AUD USD, very similar to the Kiwi dollar in that it's pushed up out of structure after a long term ejection from 62, which is an area of extreme supply and demand. Very similar to the Kiwi, pushed above 63 actually, and you're looking for a test of structure. It didn't quite touch the 63 level. I think it's going to come back down, test again, and we look for an in at that point. You've got the 200 there being support, dynamic support. You've got the 4 hour EMA 17 coming up, which is obviously our retracement tracker. Okay, and again, extreme level of supply and demand just above. So be careful of that if you do manage to get an impulse. Next, we've got UJ. Okay, so it's a difficult one. This I think on the daily, I've got it coming into a wedge here. Okay, and this type of wedge, you'd expect it to come out at the bottom at some point, but I think it's too early for that now. In terms of where price is, we've been trading it down on against the EMA 17 or this peak reversal area here. I'm not sure we can really get away with doing that now because you have the trend line going up, and if you sell it now, you're probably looking at selling into demand. So potentially, if it came back down again, you could buy it there, the hotspot area, to go long. But the safer option is to wait until it either comes above here and tests, or below here and tests, or keeps ranging and then trade it short on this side of the trend line would be the safest thing to do. USD Swiss franc has been on, it's been in this peak reversal area for the last week or two or whatever. We've been looking for the reversal. However, I'm not sure it's reversed yet. I think there's more to come here. I'd expect it to peak slightly higher actually than it has done, and until it breaks the uptrend here, you see you've got some short confirmations coming in, but I think until it breaks this trend line, I think we should be considering it. It has the potential to go long, although it's not the best setup in the world. So it's possibly you're just going to have to wait for a double top either side of the trend line, or a break of the trend line and a test would be the safer way to do it. It is a big range. Okay, swing traders will be in this to go short, and they don't have to worry about it. As day traders, we do have to worry about it. So just be warned about getting into a short too early to catch the down move. UCAD, messy. Yeah, it was on this uptrend for a long time. Okay, what we expected was for price to consolidate across, touch the trend line, go up. It tried, and then reverse straight back down again. Okay, and now it's potentially tested the underside of the trend line. It might come down from here, but whereas the range was quite solid before, and we made some good money, it's not anymore. So we really need to wait for the breakup and test long to go up to the extreme wick areas of the past where it will come down, or break short and then test to go short, which may be a retest down to about point 4 at least, just because it hasn't really had that, or it could come all the way down. We don't know yet, and I'd probably stay away from this pair until a bit of a bias has been confirmed. And that's it. So there's a very brief overview of the US dollar for next week. I'm Parno FX. Please subscribe and join the Discord for more ideas. Thanks very much.